Hi everyone, we're at the backstage of Men's Milan Fashion Week with John Richmond and Fabrizio. What a wonderful show, John. It's always such a pleasure to work with you. And this time with fall winter men and women, what has been your inspiration?
It was there's two looks because the men was one thing and the women's was another. I didn't try and make it work together. It wasn't
That's
like
nice.
a one thing. The women's was really glamorous.
I love that.
You know, the women's was really about,
Sexy and so
yeah.
beautiful.
I think nearly every outfit was a dress
Yeah.
because it was all about dresses and getting dressed up to go out.
Yeah.
You know, so the makeup had to be glamorous and then the hair had to be glamorous as well. But, you know, without being, we wanted the hair off the face, but
Yeah.
not scraped back because it looks a bit old. And, he came up with a fantastic solution.
Thank you. Yeah, we at the fitting. We actually been in touch before the show, me and John, and was changing images and see what the best look. And then finally at the fitting, the casting, we thought that it was nice to push the hat back, but give that really raw texture. It's quite natural. Had that glamour touch, a bit of blitz, London blades, but at the same time very modern. So I think it really worked.
What I really love about the women's look is that with that glamorous dress and the deep V plunge cut dress, and yet you have a utility jacket over. It looks so sporty. Everything mixed together really well.
Yeah, I think this has become a sort of almost quite common now. Girls wear, either fake furs over the top or puffer jackets, and I've always liked this sort of juxtaposition of, a glamorous evening
Yeah.
dress with a puffer over the top.
Yeah. And how about the men's?
The men's is a sort of a Germanic, sporty, military feel. The men's is not like women's. And men's, when I do the casting, it's more about finding personalities. So then he has to just make their own hair a little bit more exaggerated, which is, it's actually easier to do styles because but when you've just got to exaggerate the guy, just that little bit, it takes a lot of intelligence and lots of thought. If I'd said, okay, just slick it all back or part it, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But this is about, okay, there's the guy, bring his
do?
personality out.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have 15 guys, which is sort of totally different.
Yeah. Fabrizio, how was it? Was it a challenge or it was quite easy?
With the boys, I think it was quite easy because the sense of the individuality they have, the really great looks, some of the cuts, really strong cuts as well. One of the guys cut his hand himself. So it was quite a cool cut. So in that case, with the textures being there, it's much easier in a way. But then I like this sort of mix, so there's a sense of a set style that you need to follow. I think it makes the show even more realistic, it gives a really sense of a straight gang, something that really belongs to our modern times.
Today is all about styling and even the hair looks. Are there any key products, Fabrizio, that you couldn't live without at backstage?
Well, what I'll say to John in the beginning, to hold the hair back, we almost look like an hairdo. We really wanted to keep it as natural as possible, so I used a lot of volume moves to hold the hair back. And then it was all about the tonguing. The secret was the tonguing, to have the hair going straight back. With the hairspray, we ended up really using it, lots of sea salt on the guys, grooming cream, some texturizing. All the idea was to keep the hair as natural as possible, but also with a bit of movement as well. And the texture was really important for the show, both men and ladies.
The attitude is all about attitude today.
Oh, it is. When I do castings and things, I'm trying to find personalities. Just like real people, but special. So that, I don't like the idea of taking something and making all the girls look the same. You want the girls to look like, they are who they are.
Yeah. And it comes together all very nicely
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
To be the
Yeah.
John Richmond women, yeah. It's really nice because Milan Fashion Week now is actually the first 10 days of January 2019. So what's your vision for the new year? What you think is going to happen in the fashion industry?
Well, I think, things have changed a lot and are changing almost weekly. There's no rules anymore as to when you show in January or February or, it's almost got to a point because of, social media and Instagram where February is almost too late.
Yeah. In fact, I think it was such a smart move that you did both together.
Yes, and then also this separation. It's It reminds me of English schools where when you're 11 years old, you're separated. Boys go here and girls go there. It's like, nah, you know. So now it's like, but why? It's just like, it's just fashion. There's boys and there's girls. Let's put them all together and just do one show early in the season, and it works for everybody.
Yeah, great. Well, John, thank you. It has always been a great pleasure to work with you, to support you. We love your spirit, your creativity, and really it's been an honor. Thank you.
Thank you to Tony and Guy for the constant support that you give me. I appreciate it and enjoy working with you.
Okay. Thank you. So good luck for 2019.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.